liberating Marigny, giving Zussman sniper support from a tower as we fight through the battle hardened town, and crash a Nazi armored train, and then move on to the City of Lights and liberate Paris while meeting some members of the French resistance. A lot of good stuff in this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you enjoy our videos, leave feedback. Also, don't forget to check out the other videos that I've recommended on the channel and at the group. And if you are enjoying this and you aren't a member of the group, please, by all means, look me up on Facebook, send me a message, and I will send you an invite to the group so you can get all the updates, get all the good gamer stuff that we post there. So please, like and subscribe and check us out. Just a minute, once I boot up, we'll be launching into our episode, but as you can see, we pushed back by about an inch on our big map. Not much space in the grand scheme of things, but don't worry, we'll be taking back France before too much longer, probably in the next episode. And as I share this real quick to the group, we'll be on our way. So hit the wrong button. Alrighty, so now everyone's up to date. Don't forget to check us out, and we'll be off to the races now.
July 26th. We're holed up in a farmhouse outside of Marigny. I close my eyes thinking of Hazel, but end up having the dream again.
Get us on recruit, and we're off. And his dream is tormenting Daniels quite a bit. We'll learn more about it later. For now, we just get a little snippet.
Same dream, huh?
Bit of a nightmare, in fact.
Pretty much.
You'll see how it ties in later. And we'll delve into an interesting discussion about that. But for now, we'll wait for morning to come to finish liberating Marigny and pushing the German line back even further.
You ain't got nothing to prove. Yeah, well, I'm tired of taking your shit. Back home, you want to settle something, you do it head on. It's the only way to earn respect.
Understand that? Believe me, a man has to fight his own battles. But respect don't mean a lot if you get yourself killed.
Just glad you got my back. Besides, good old St. Michael's watching over us, so we got nothing to worry about.
Didn't realize you guys believed in that stuff.
I'll take all the help I can get. So are you gonna tell me about that dream, or what?
Now Zussman is Jewish, and that'll be playing a small portion when we got in the story. It could be bigger, but no, it's not.
I'm trying!
Okay, here's the dream. Flashback when he was younger. Having to hunt wolves with his brother.
You alright?
I'm sorry, Paul.
Listen good, kid. It's only natural to be scared. We need to head home, baby brother.
From that day on, I swore I'd never let Paul down again. But now it's not just him I gotta live up to. It's Pearson.
Get to cover! Come on! Now, Turner will lead the maneuver element into the square. Our job is to lay down suppressive fire from that church. Any questions? Good, I have a question. Save him up, Styles. You win a gold star. Let's go. I think I'm his favorite. Holy shit! I need cover fire on the left! Everyone else, flank right! Hear that house? Move it up! I'll cover you! Daniel, keep your head down! Daniel, you can signal for orders! I got one for you! Charles, you're making a break for it!
Let's get some mortar firing that out.
Press!
way, from the left!
Enemies on the second floor!
Retreat!
Truck jeeps inbound!
I'm going in!
That's the back!
Try and clear this house and press forward into the street. I heard we got jeeps out there. Maybe we can get a good beat on them and get some more people dropped in there.
Northwest! Moving in from the northeast! They're falling back!
In the bonnet!
House is clear! Push to the church!
Shit, there's more on the street!
Contact, 1 o'clock!
I'm empty! Reloading!
Now I know we were gonna put mortar fire on those jeeps, but I changed my mind because those jeeps, some MGs might come in handy in a little bit here once we get some of these Germans cleared out of
I
here.
have a first aid kit! Down him! In the bonnet!
Grenade out!
Got him!
Enemy breaking for cover!
First aid kit's ready! You hear that?
Half track! Find cover! Get down!
I can't move!
They're wounded out there! Drag them to cover!
Daniel, drag him out of there. I'll cover you.
Well, that was a real unrealistic
alright.
drop from that building. Let's get this guy to cover.
Got me the whole street locked down. We need smoke out there. Reloading!
Germans in the open!
First aid kit ready when
Wasn't
you are.
fast enough!
Jesus, I missed the cover by quite a bit.
I'm empty! Reloading!
Send it this way!
Here you go.
They're trying to maneuver!
Got him.
Enemies inbound! Daniels, get on the half-track MG!
That guy.
Behind the sandbags!
I think that's all of them. Alright, let's go meet up with Pearson and get this shit show job underway.
Got it! By the church door!
Favorite World War bolt action
Okay,
design
Daniels,
wise?
you get the door.
Jesus. That's a good question. I'd have to say probably the Mosin. I don't think we see many Mosins in this game. I've always found it a really good rifle. Although strictly for the theater of war we're in and the side
they
we're
go?
fighting on, I'm
must have run when
rather
they heard us
partial to the
coming.
M1 Garand.
supplies!
That's still a
Stock up
damn good
before we get to the
rifle.
tower.
Yo, Sus.
I know it's not a bolt action, but you know, I'm
MG on the second floor! Get
still
to cover!
fortunate.
Got one. From the back. Get down. Get down.
Crouch! Second floor! Take him out!
I mean,
Everyone
Got him!
down! Stay low and flank him!
it's really hard to find a bad bolt action rifle, to be completely honest, because they're just very effective weapons. They may not be the fastest at reloading, hell, if they aren't accurate and reliable as hell. let's see if we can push forward into this church. It looks like it's on fire. It's in real bad shape, but we got to get that position in that bell tower so we can provide support, take out the AA guns in the rest of this town, and keep the momentum up on our advance.
Watch your flank!
There's a lot of nooks in this church. It does not make it an easy, oh, there we go. I didn't even realize we had full ammo for the Thompson. Now, why am I swapping that out? Whew, that was close right there. That was a little bit intense.
The church is out.
So let's check out what this courtyard looks like.
Move it to the door! Krauts are down on our fighters!
Zussman, Aiello, get up there and hit those guns. Yes, Sergeant! Daniel Stiles, you'll provide overwatch from the tower with me.
Just glad it's gonna be you up there. No pressure.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
You better!
Everybody
That's a
up the
well-built
stairs,
door
let's move.
right there. Bullet holes or not, that thing had some heft to it when he closed it. You could just tell.
Get to the ladder.
Shit's just not built like it
nobody's
was
scared of
anymore.
heights.
Would it matter?
Nope.
It wouldn't matter at all
Come on,
if you
get
were
up
afraid
here.
of heights. Pearson don't give a fuck. But we kind of have to get this done anyway, so. It's one of those situations where you gotta put shit aside, you know.
Eyes on
Personal
Zussman. Get
fears
ready.
and whatnot.
All right, they're moving. Lay suppressive fire so they can take out those flak guns.
Near
Now
miss!
for the burning car. Not bad. One more.
Got him!
Alright, we got that.
Enemy,
See if
second
we
floor!
can efficiently take out all these targets and keep Zussman alive. We gotta do our best. He's counting on us. He's our buddy.
You got this! German, left flank! There's another AA gun in the courtyard! It's unmanned!
So-
Keep an eye on it! They made it to the flat gun!
Got him. Mop up the rest.
Firing!
A lot of this is gonna be lucky timing here. The relationship between Zussman and Daniels is a key focus of the narrative about how that soldierly bond really,
He's not getting back up!
Yeah, they did it.
affects people.
Got him pinned. Half tracks moving
And
into
whether,
the square.
the greater
They're
good of the
pinning our boys.
mission
Hit the turret.
is more important than, one man's
Nice
life.
shot.
There's a lot of great things to focus on narrative-wise and for us to discuss. I mean, by all
Daniels, hit
means,
that MG.
anyone got anything to say, any
Focus on our
feedback
squad.
while we're engaging in this, please
He's wounded!
feel free.
Fire on the MG.
Always looking forward to having more feedback and comments. Ducky's just here lurking. Oh, we failed to protect our team. I saw the comment and we let Zussman die. No! I'm glad to see you came in for a lurk, Ducky, even if it's
They're
just
pinning
a
our
small
boys.
one.
Hit the turrets.
See if we can actually
shot.
nail these turrets
Got it!
a little bit better this
Stay on
time,
Zussman.
because those are the ones that are really the problem.
Clear.
I don't see
They're
any
getting
enemies
closer
right
to the
now.
flak
They're
guns.
getting closer. We're
Krauts on the
keeping an eye
rooftops.
on 'em.
Can't let them hold the high ground.
Gotta reload fast and get them taken out. Where are they? There we go.
Shot went wide!
I always admire sniping because it takes skill, but goddamn it, this isn't a high pressure job. I'm really feeling it right now.
He's down!
So if I'm
They're taking fire from behind!
Half track on their rear. They're getting surrounded. Got him. Germans got him surrounded.
The hell was that?
Must be Turner. Keep at it. Cover them so they can support Zussman. They got Zussman pinned.
See if we can get our focus back up.
There you go.
This ain't easy right now. I'm feeling the pressure. I am feeling the pressure, guys. Oh, oh. It's out of sight. I don't see any more enemies. Hopefully he'll take out that.
There's one flat gun left.
Woohoo! Oh, there's one more.
Everyone out now!
Oh, Jesus.
Took the words right out of my mouth there.
I got you. Hold on. No.
Look out! Get out of the way! Get out of there! Hurry!
Talk about an intense scenario right now. We gotta get out of this damn bell tower. This is ugly, ugly, ugly. It's always a damn shame seeing beautiful monuments destroyed like this, even if it's just, you know, the real thing. It's holy.
They're coming down!
Get out, get out, get out, get out! Jesus.
Move your ass!
We're moving it, Pearson. We're moving it. Get off our back. Get off our back. Right. Talk about. Oh my God. Let's try and do better this time. That was.
Oh, shit! Come on, jump! Almost there! Watch out!
Whoa, and that bell's still coming back. No wonder I got taken out the last. The destruction is just so visceral and real in
wings
the
on me,
moment.
Private?
No, Sergeant.
That's because I'm not your fairy fucking godmother!
I mean, we've come such a
damn it.
long way.
I just lost
to
two
get
good men
such
in there.
an experience like this.
Are we gonna pull it together?
It used to be
and take
just
out those guns?
polygons breaking
Come on.
apart, you know, badly animated. I remember when
I
I
don't
used to
see
play Medal of
Zussman.
Honor Frontline, which I thought was a
together
great
before
World
it
War II
collapsed.
experience, but this is
Best we can do now is hold this position. Can't let those
something. This
crowds
is
up
something
here.
else.
Got extra grenades if you need them.
Oh, there we go. We got that.
Get ready.
We got a
Hold your
flame.
position.
Fine. I distinctly
Come on,
remember
they need
there being
cover
a
fire.
flamethrower somewhere around the area. There we go.
Suppressive fire.
Engage to the enemy.
They're gonna still lie.
They're rushing the stairs.
Now we gotta play a game of like defend the hill. It's a very small hill, and there's a lot of positions where they can advance and get up in our face. So we've really got to hold our ground here. This is not easy. We got a fourth watcher. I'm sorry if I'm a little distracted. This is intense as always. Hopefully you're enjoying, you know, catch up if you need to. But my God, we are in the midst of shit. Oh yeah, the enemy is well done. They're competent. The AI is very smart. The battles feel. You feel like you're in the midst of it.
Enemy located.
Wow.
German infantry coming in from the southeast.
On the left.
Death Sergeant.
We're out.
Reloading.
See if we can. Get some of these grenades to work for us.
Enemy located.
Got it, boy.
Get a mark T-47. Daniel, get a red smoke out there.
You don't gotta ask me twice.
Alright, we're gonna get some signal smoke out there. Finish this up so we can get the hell out of here. This position is so compromised right now. It is getting ugly. Extra crisp. Jesus Lord.
Hold your position.
Have a little taste, buddy. And enemies or not, this is an intense and kind of gritty portrayal of this. Normally I'd be chuckling more, but you know, I'm like, we're kind of in the moment, and it's.
Zussman! I got it.
I mean,
Good work,
they've
man.
done a way of making
Give it
mistakes
everything you
feel
have.
real, the experience
bastards
feel
on the
so
Have some
strong
damn
and
fine
raw, and even though it's a first-person
They said they came
shooter
through
and
pretty
you're,
well.
it's
Wouldn't you,
really
Sergeant?
actiony and it moves, you're just like,
Maybe you were wrong about them.
You've been holding out on me, boys. I've been way too easy on you. Well, now we're gonna find out what you're really made of.
If we brought him Hitler's head on a silver platter, he'd complain about the shine.
We keep fighting like we did today, war will be over in no time. That's why we gotta make the big plays now.
All right, I'm in.
it's good to see they've got some strong moral
captured
support
Marigny.
amongst one another.
Germans are retreating as fast as we advance, but we're in Pearson's crosshairs more than ever. Guess we'll just have to deliver and then some.
Now, we took Marigny, we've successfully obliterated all the AA guns. We're going to be pressing forward now into deeper into France. Yeah, we've made quite a push now, looking at how far the map has taken us back from where the enemy lines were. So the Allies are steadily advancing. We're getting word of a armored train that's going to launch V rockets on France. And I don't know how historically accurate it was, but this train sequence is absolutely phenomenal. It feels like you're in the middle of, you know, one of the most epic train crashes ever.
For a month,
Great
we've been
sequence,
tightening the noose around
great
the last
mission,
escaping crowds as we roll towards Paris.
A little more,
But like a cornered
you know,
rattler, you can bet they got one last strike.
easygoing. I maybe that's the wrong word. It's a little more of a guilty pleasure mission is probably what I want to say than it is a
If we're gonna make our mark, we gotta be ready for anything.
real
Like teaming up with
historical
the SOE,
depiction in this
British
case.
Special Forces.
Something big's happening.
Gotta be. Davis is here.
We received intelligence from the resistance about a German train carrying V2 rockets for an attack on Paris, refueling near Argenton. That gives us just enough time to move our team into position. It must be stopped. You proved yourselves in Marigny, which is why you'll get the opportunity and the privilege.
Thank you, sir, but it seems like a job for more than one platoon.
That's why I'm teaming you up with the SOE.
British Special Forces. So we're gonna take this train out, try and secure some intelligence so we can meet up with the French resistance
Agent
and push
Vivian
into
Crowley
France.
will lead the operation.
Or into
We've been
Paris,
working
I'm
with the
sorry, we
resistance
are
for
in
months and
France.
know the terrain
What am
well.
I
We'll
smoking?
defer to them.
We heard about Marigny.
Is this vape juice?
Impressive.
I don't know.
I can't take all the credit.
Just doing our job.
And a fine job it was, but a warm-up, I'm afraid. Look, this is no ordinary German supply train. It's a fortress on wheels. Our liaison in the resistance, Rousseau, will provide support if possible, but attacks on their network could mean we're on our own.
The fate of Paris is in your hands.
That is one hell of an armored beast. One thing you know about
Reminds me of
German
the time we
armor in World
parachuted
War
into
II, or if
Vauxhall.
you don't,
And
you
respect
should
the
know,
Gestapo patrol.
it was
just
big,
an old romantic.
it was massive, it was clunky, and it was dangerous. This shit
All right,
is
there's our target.
seriously
We gotta give those crowds some credit. Train's right on time.
beastly.
Biggest train I've ever seen. Thickest armor, too.
It's a Panzerzug. Those V2s have a range of 200 miles, more than enough to hit Paris. We can't let it reach the launch site.
Enemy movement up ahead.
All right, Vivian, I'll take them out. China, that'll be your signal to advance. Daniels, since you and Zussman were so gung-ho at Marigny, you'll provide them with fire support. Come on, all right, let's go. Everyone stay low.
Alright, this is gonna be a stealth mission for all intents and purposes, for as stealthy as one can be
Use your knife, Daniels.
in World War II.
Well done, Daniels.
We took that
Now
guy
you
out.
answer. On you go. Shoot the answer.
Brilliant shot.
Okay, that could have been a little better time, but we still got it done without an alert, so.
Stay with Crowley. Keep moving.
I'm gonna try and be as stealthy as we can. That was, let's try that again. That was one of the worst, window transitions I think I've ever seen.
Careful. Well done. Let's move.
Sniper is yours, Daniels.
Alright, we're gonna take the sniper. Sorry if I'm a little quiet for this stealth mission, but you know.
Stay low and advance.
Focusing up for that stealth, man. Focusing up. Gotta have a laser focus for that shit. Let's see if we can get as close as possible to the train compound before we have a major alert of some kind. Got that guy good. It's not going to let us. Okay. Sneak around here. Try and be as stealthy as we can. That guy's gone.
Hallo? Identifizieren Sie sich!
They're all going into the house. So maybe if we're lucky, we can.
Was war das?
Somehow we didn't get a full-on alert there, so we'll continue to try and creep through here.
Change of plans! We've been spotted!
Charlie, train's leaving! Come on, we can't let it get away!
I hate scenarios like this because I've got a combination of things happening.
Hang in there, buddy.
We're gonna try and do our best, but chances are we won't get where we need to.
We need to get off to the train!
Yeah, that was a mistake, going after that gentleman. I'd like to have helped him, but...
Change of plans! We've been spotted!
Charlie, train's leaving! Come on, we can't let it get away!
We got the man down, a dog going on here, an attack dog. We got a deadline to reach the train. This is just a scenario that I'm not a fan of. I feel the pressure in ways that, you know, I don't normally. This little portion right here trying to push the train.
Alright, everyone, get to the train! Charlie, train's leaving! Come on, let it get away!
Well, at least the car explodes, so we don't have to get worried about taking that to get taken out by the explosion. I'm amazed we haven't taken more damage here. Let's get this door and try and... Right. That is a nasty-ass train.
Daniels, get up!
Everyone in the Jeep, now!
We need to stop that train! Let's go, let's go! Hold on! Shit, look out! Stay on the path! Freeze the car! down!
Hang on! Can you see it?
There it is! Hit the gas! Punch it! Left! Faster! Right through the head!
No, a different kind of intense. I mean,
For it! Under the bridge! Keep going, Daniel! Shit! It's firing at us! Watch
no
out!
shit, it's firing at us. I'm doing my
You got
best.
this!
I mean, it's pretty much gonna be sheer luck as to whether we dodge all these shots or not. And there's the rock, and there's the rock, and god damn, we're...
I should have drove!
Now's your chance. Take the wheel.
Yeah, Zussman should be driving in the first place. I don't know why you would suggest
Line them up!
So here's a legitimate question. Where do they climb onto the fucking train from?
You said it!
I don't know how anyone could climb up from the back side that way. That's pretty improbable.
We gotta get to the front of the train! Keep firing!
Again, this is serious fiction here in this mission, but it makes for a good mission. You need a little of those to make the story move, keep the action going, and, you know, make it.
We're getting tore up!
Get us out of here!
They can't hit us if we get in close! Grenade!
I got it!
That was close. Jesus.
Ah! Thing's coming apart! Jump! Shit!
There's no way that Jeep would have held it that long. It makes for good entertainment. Like I said, this train crash is awesome, but my god, that Jeep would have been destroyed. It would not have held out that long. I feel like I just left this great World War II story and entered into that sequence from The Fugitive where the train fucking crashed. All the same, it's pretty amazing visuals, so we'll forgive them that for the sake of how awesome that was.
Daniels, where the hell are you? I'm coming, hang on!
Jesus, what a
Holy
fucking
shit.
wreck we made. At least
that
we
just
stopped
happened?
it.
Can't believe we made it.
That's one for the books. I hope Styles had his camera.
Pearson might even get off our asses for 5 damn minutes.
Look out!
Follow me. I'll take you to your platoon.
I'm sorry. Who the hell are you?
A friend. No hurry.
Ground's on the train cars! To the southeast, first aid kit's ready!
There's no way they would just be able to get up and just cope after that. They need a fucking minute. I'm surprised we haven't had one of our famous Call of Duty struggling to walk sequences, because I feel like we need one for this. Holy shit. Not that I want one. They're annoying, but Jesus, I'm like, I feel like these boys need a minute or so to get their second win, because one just can't get up from a train wreck like that. Moving right along though with this.
I have a first aid kit!
Toss it!
Yeah, toss me that first aid
Here
kit.
you go!
We're doing good on health, but you never know. We might need it. I mean, it's a miracle we survived the damn train crash, but it's even more of a miracle that there's as many combat-capable Germans who are still kicking around in this wreckage. I mean, the Germans definitely need a minute to get back up. Field medicine right now, fantastic. We're getting a little sloppy because we're eager to get to the end of the mission, but I am amazed that there wasn't I know I played through this before, but there wasn't some sort of quick time with that train car above me falling down. That did not look stable or secure. It did not look like something that should have held the way it did. So I'm a bit flabbergasted at that.
First aid kit's ready.
Take out that dog. Jesus Christ. All right. We made it. Rallying with the squad. Woo, shit. Talk about intense. Power, I donate 10.
I believe these men belong to you.
I see you've met Rousseau.
Oh, well.
She's with the Marquis, French resistance.
She killed a crowd that was gunning for us.
You could at least try to capture and interrogate them first.
That would be more trouble than they're worth.
I thought we lost you. Looks like you did some damage.
The train was supposed to be stopped, not destroyed.
Yeah, I'm sorry that things didn't go exactly as planned, but on the bright side, we've just alerted every goddamn German outpost in the whole area, so we gotta get moving. Come on.
Not until we finish the mission. Isn't that right, Major?
We'll need your help in securing
Don't know
intelligence
how,
from
but
the
Zuss and I survived wrecking
Looks
that
like we had a
train long
great
enough to
troll on
find
the
ourselves
train. We'll get
rendezvousing
those.
with a tough French
Yeah.
gal. Goes by Rousseau.
Comes
She's a
with the
member of
territory, I
resistance,
guess,
and
you
you
know,
can
first
believe
one
it, she
I've
made
ever
us
had,
paw
but
through
wow.
the wreckage for some
Wow.
papers. She needed them for a mission in Paris, and she had a job for us too.
By blowing up that train, we bought Paris more time. Now the resistance is going to use the papers we secured to infiltrate a Nazi stronghold in the city. Sign me up.
Alright, so we're gonna do a quick switch over because we're gonna be playing as the French resistance operative trying to sneak our way through the German compound. Now she's got a bit of a story. Apparently her family was taken out by the Germans. Commander in the city trying to get to her, and that's really not fun. Wouldn't want anyone to experience that really. But we're doing good. We're pushing further ahead. We're going to liberate France now. I suspect this may take up the bulk of the rest of the episode because this is a lengthy assignment, but it is well worth it, and we're making great progress. So we will press on ahead and keep going. As you can see, the line has been pushed back very far. We're pushed all the way to Paris now. We're taking ground in greater strides than we were, which I think is accurate. The Allies had a lot of advances until they hit the Germans, the German border, in which case they started. It became real tooth and nail kind of urban fighting. They had to fight for every scrap of ground. It was just rough slog, but we'll see more of that and get into more of that later. For now, let's get on with the liberation of Paris. Let's see the French resistance in
August
action.
1944. This is it. We're going to liberate Paris. The French 2nd Armored Division and the U.S. 4th Infantry arrive at dawn. That means we move tonight.
Again, I mean, just such a great, visceral sort of experience. You feel like you're in the middle of it, and it's really intense. Like, I am
It's been a week since
busting
we
a
took
mad
out
sweat to get through
platoons in
this.
the middle of Paris, working with the resistance.
But hopefully everyone's
Rousseau and
enjoying.
Crowley have a plan to sabotage the occupation.
Real great story.
And that means
we got a lot
striking at
going
its
on.
heart.
Daniels and
Using the documents we
Zussman
obtained
are
from the train.
making
Rizzo
great
and I will
pushes
pose
with
as
their
the Nazi
squad,
officers
and
to infiltrate the garrison.
This way, gentlemen. The garrison is run by
secret meeting
SS
of
and
minds
Polizeiführer
for
Heinrich.
liberating.
And he couldn't find me. Came for my parents. And my husband. And finally, my son. Tonight, everything we've lost, everything we fought for, will mean something. Tonight, we take back our city.
The garrison. Our contact there will supply us with explosives. And when we blow the gates, that'll be your signal to approach.
We're counting on you.
All right, boys. Let's get ready.
These crowds ain't gonna give up easy.
I figure we can survive Pearson, we can survive anything.
I fought alongside him at Kasserine. We should all be so brave.
It won't be long now, mes amis. But first, we enter the wolves' den. See you there.
Well, there's some seriously obnoxious quick time events in this, and I hope I'll be able to do them justice, and hopefully while playing as Rousseau we won't fuck up too much. We're gonna try real hard not to, but shit happens, what can I say?
One more checkpoint.
Nazi fucks.
We're going, we're going.
This is
Soon
great.
this nightmare will be over.
If you're stopped, the cover story must be ironclad. Let's go over it again. You are Gerda Schneider, a military attaché. You were sent by Herr Spiegel and Foreign Intelligence to arrange for Heinrich's safe evacuation to Berlin. Take some time to review the dossier.
I'm gonna make sure we review this real carefully so we don't fuck up during any of the segments we're questioned. The cover story is real important in this mission. It's really good to see this from the French resistance's perspective.
Recruiting our inside man came at a terrible price. You're to find him and exchange your briefcase with his. Hopefully, he's obtained the explosives we'll need to blow the gates.
You worry too much, Major.
That's my job.
I'll meet you in front of the garrison when the operation is complete.
Who sent you?
Herr Spiegel.
Good. Whatever happens, once you make the trade, you must maintain possession of the briefcase at all times.
I've come this far. I'll be damn sure I'm going to finish it.
Guten Abend. Get done with this.
Papiere, bitte.
This first half of this mission is going to be a lot of flashing papers, memorizing our information, and all that
Die
fun
Papiere,
stuff.
bitte. Und bitte reichen Sie uns Ihre Tasche.
Bitte sehr.
So sorry it won't be more entertaining, but
Ich
that'll
habe Sie
come
hier noch
later.
nie gesehen. Was ist der Grund Ihres Besuchs?
Ich habe Reisedokumente für Polizeiführer Heinrich.
Ich wurde darüber nicht informiert. Aber Ihre Papiere scheinen in Ordnung zu sein. Sie können weiter, Fräulein Schneider.
Now remember, your contact's name is Fisher. He's wearing a grey officer's
Now,
uniform.
one of the things that
Tell me the passphrase.
bugs me just a little bit in this is that how they attempted to deflect offense or inflamement by putting the Iron Cross on a lot of armbands as opposed to the swastika. But like with Mafia 3 and Lincoln Clay and the use of language and what was authentic of that period, I feel it's an authentic part. I mean, yes, it's an inflammatory symbol. Yes, it's represents a great evil, but there's a lot to be said about sticking to the authenticity of the time and not.
Das Treppenhaus ist nur für autorisiertes Personal. Bleiben Sie stehen und zeigen Sie Ihre Papiere.
Sollte eigentlich alles in Ordnung sein.
Sie müssen hier neu sein. Dieses Treppenhaus ist nur für Offiziere. Zu wem wollen Sie?
Polizeiführer Heinrich. Der Wachmann in der Empfangshalle meinte, ich soll diese Treppen nehmen.
Herr Heinrich muss befohlen haben, die Haupttreppe zu schließen. Gehen Sie.
But I feel the authenticity is important because, you know, to deny it would be a great disservice to those who survived it. Much like it's, you know, the horrible racism and despicable shit you see in Mafia 3 is equally despicable, but it would be a disservice to the memory of
Entschuldigen
those.
Sie bitte die Störung, mein Herr.
Wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Haben Sie die Werke Valenz gelesen?
Ja, das Herbstlied mag ich besonders gerne.
Es ist auch einer meiner Lieblingsgedichte.
So I feel like
Bitte,
it's a
hier
poor attempt at deflection depicting the Iron Cross in place of the swastika at political correctness over authenticity. I think they should have gone with authenticity. I think that's a major cock up on their part. They should have not.
Must be brief.
Are you ready to make the
Been
exchange?
so worried about that. It should have been, you know, stick to your guns. You're telling a story, and this is an important part of this story's history.
Lead the way.
No, they're watching me. Use your cover to get into Heinrich's office on the 3rd floor. From there, you can cut across to the north wing and avoid the checkpoints. We shouldn't be seen together. Go now, and I'll meet you in the war room.
Ich habe Oberführer Dressler nicht gesehen.
Sorry for my camera
Guten Abend.
angle.
Kann
I
ich Ihnen
am
behilflich
very
sein, Fräulein?
disoriented right now,
Ja,
trying to find my
ich habe
way.
Reisedokumente für Herrn Heinrich. Ist er da?
Nein, er ist momentan in einer wichtigen Besprechung. Sie können gerne in seinem Büro warten, er kommt gleich zurück.
Ich habe Sie noch nie gesehen.
This is home.
Darf ich fragen, was Sie an meinem Fenster zu suchen haben?
Verzeihung, Herr Kommandant. Ich wollte gerade nur etwas frische Luft schnappen. Ich bin Gerda Schneider. Ich komme aus Berlin, um Ihnen Ihre Reisepapiere zu bringen.
Fräulein Schneider. Ich habe auf Ihren Auslandsstudium gehört. Es war in Cambridge, oder?
Ja, das ist richtig. Wenn es Ihnen jetzt recht ist, kann ich Ihnen Ihre Reisepapiere zeigen.
Da kommen wir noch sicher.
Vielen Dank.
Danken mir sehr noch nicht. Fräulein Schneider. Now, if you will indulge me, perhaps we can converse in English. As you know, I'm sure practice makes perfect. Bitte. Nehmen Sie das Blatt. Have a seat. So,
My
Herr
girlfriend's off
Gruber
camera showing me all the great stuff we
sent
got.
you to arrange for my departure.
Her parents love me so much.
Etwas Herr Commander Spiegel.
Sehr gut. Very good. One cannot be too careful these days.
You look so serious.
This
Let us
guy
drink.
is an excellent example of your
My
typical
return to the fatherland.
Nazi officer,
French deserve
smug,
each other.
arrogant, superior, slight airbag,
But
slight
my
air
God,
scumbag
I
entitlement.
will miss the cuisine. Take the ortolan. That tiny, delicate songbird.
its eyes poked out so that it can gorge. And then it's drowned in.
What are you doing with that poker, buddy? I feel like you're kind of menacing just a little bit.
I'm not sure what I will miss more. Savoring the sweet flesh, or watching it thrash to death. But there is one thing of which I am certain. Watching your son flail as he drowned under my boot gave me the greatest pleasure.
Oh shit,
of
we're
all.
made. We're made. Got him. Got the asshole.
This is for my comrades. This is for my son. This is for me. Vive la résistance.
And in spite of that little drama, we've managed to do that rather stealthily, I still feel. I mean, there might have been a sound of a bit of a struggle, but it definitely was not as noisy as it could have been. Although, she's definitely going to have to explain away that blood on her sleeve now, because that is going to be a dead giveaway that something's off. We're infiltrating as a Nazi, honey. She's seen this before and she still doesn't know what's going on. But we love her. I almost forgot to uncrouch there. That would be definitely really awkward to have to explain away.
Die gewünschten Berichte aus Berlin sind gerade gekommen.
Danke. Ich werde sie mir schnellstmöglich ansehen.
In Ordnung.
Schnappt den Spion! Was hat das zu bedeuten? Es will Sprengstoff aus dem Munitionslager. Sie wurden zuletzt in der Nähe gesehen. Sie Ihre Familie und verhört? Das ist doch lächerlich. Egal. Zeigen Sie alle Ihre Papiere vor.
Ja, wir rücken in der nächsten Stunde aus.
Definitely know something's wrong. They're tightening up the checkpoints. We gotta move if we want to get our window.
Geben Sie mir sofort Ihre Papiere. Ist das Blut an Ihrem Ärmel?
Ich fürchte, das ist Tinte. Heute ist einer dieser Tage.
Legen Sie Ihre Aktentasche zur Inspektion auf den Tisch.
Ich komme zu spät zu seiner wichtigen Besprechung.
Fräulein, Ihre Tasche! Sofort!
There's really no right answer. He's gonna be on to you no matter what in that scenario, so we're just gonna...
You never disappoint.
We've been compromised. The whole bloody place is on alert.
They captured our contact.
Tell me you made the switch.
Yes, I have the explosives.
Then we're staying on mission.
So we really managed to pull this out of our ass in spite of some complications, but alright.
Have to be quiet.
Let's see how stealthy we can be, because this part I've never managed to get right in spite of how hard I've tried. Yep, there we are. We're already going loud. I knew it. So we're just going to try and plant the explosives as fast as possible and not worry about the rest.
Just one more.
Nice work! Let's head to the south gate and plant the last charge.
Oh, I'm turned around a little, my bad. Well, no point in being subtle now. Let's grab a machine gun and get to work. almost there. Alright. Planting the explosives. Let's get
Now
on
it's up
with
to
this.
you and your team, Daniels.
Alright, back to the team.
Something's wrong.
Time to bring it home.
We should go now.
Now hold your fire till the begins. Get ready. All right. Let's go, fellas. Can't hold that garrison without us.
Gotta hurry! Guys won't go down without a fight!
Paris is definitely fighting. I see Molotovs and everything being thrown. People are rising up. They're definitely not sitting this one out. We are getting shit done. Now there's a story for a good war movie that we haven't seen is, you know, an in-depth look at the people who maybe weren't soldiers who fought alongside them or maybe did just as much, like the French resistance. You know, I'd like to hear their story. We never hear their story. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think it would be a great, you know, different perspective. You know, we've gotten a lot of different perspectives over the years as people have made traditional films and tellings. We've had Band of Brothers, we've had the Pacific where we got to see that theater of war, which wasn't covered as much. We got Midway coming this year. We got not necessarily World War II story in 1917, but 1917 is something I'm not familiar with. I don't know. I'm more excited about 1917 to be honest. Midway seems a little bit too Hollywoodized. It seems like Michael Bay might be having a field day. I don't know if it's necessarily made by Michael Bay, but it just looks like the kind of thing that has the stamp where the action is a little too glamorous and you can't tell who you should be rooting for. You're just like, ooh, pretty explosions. And I hate historical dramas that are done that way. I did the same thing with Pearl Harbor. So, just not a fan of stuff like that.
Snipers in the garrison! Second story!
Oh, there's no way. Run. Do it.
Please help me! Hang on!
See if we can get French resistance man to cover. When my girlfriend contemplates negotiating her way across the living room. She's gonna be in the frame no matter what, so I told her to just go.
Hang in there, buddy!
Alright, we got this guy at least, so we need some help, so we're
Go!
but I mean we got Band of Brothers, we got Saving Private Ryan, we got so many tellings of the Allies in Normandy, and then we've got Enemy at the Gates, which covered the struggle of the Russians, and I thought that was really well done. So we're gonna I would like to see a movie with the French resistance, you know, or the Polish resistance, or even Battlefield 1 dealt with the Norwegian resistance a bit, or no, Battlefield 5, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm getting my continuities mixed up a little bit, because I'm trying to split focus in 3 different ways. Yeah, at least being distracting to one side, trying to engage in dialogue with you all, and I'm in the middle of heavy combat, so we're doing our best. But no, in Battlefield 5 they dealt with Norwegian attempts to sabotage the Germans' production of heavy water so they couldn't acquire a nuclear weapon. See, those untold stories like that are stuff I'd have a curiosity about. You know, I'd want to know. Exactly, you know, what it is that really went down. You know, the games are great at telling these stories, but they're not quite, you know, the same as what, you know, we would get from a accurate, researched, dramatized retelling in a film or even a show. powerful as this experience is, it's still a game. There's still limitations. So that's kind of what I'm driving at. But enough of that. You get my point. I full on Rambo that barricade right there, and I probably shouldn't have, but we made it, so we'll. Now let's see if we can get inside and finish up for the resistance, help them out.
Crowley! The garrison's almost clear.
It's not over yet.
The Germans will mount a counterattack soon. We need to set up our defenses. Follow me.
Follow Crowley and see what we can get done.
Jerry's still inside. We have to take him out.
Enemy located!
Alright. Give me the shotgun. Let's do a clean sweep.
Rousseau, get a smoke in there. Clear the lobby and then sweep the building. Enemy reinforcements are coming. All right, do it.
We got it.
Area clear! Daniel,
Grenade!
Zussman, head upstairs and secure the second floor. We'll clear out the rest down here.
Alright. Let's clear the second floor now.
First aid kit here!
Down!
Get down!
Yeah.
Daniels, room clear.
Got a first aid kit.
Try not
Gotta set up
to
defenses.
accidentally kill any more
Germans will be here soon.
prisoners
We'll see 'em coming from
like
here.
we did earlier. That would be.
If they get close, use the Molotovs.
Let's see what we got here. Sniper rifle. Sounds like the right gun for the job.
The whole city's fighting back. We're almost there.
And here comes the counteroffensive. I see smoke screen going up on the far side.
Here they come. Daniels, aim for the driver.
We got
Everyone
the driver.
else, wait till they're in range. Nice shot.
Now it's pretty much just mopping up the counterattack so we can
MG's
get
open
free
fire.
of France.
Keep them off that bridge. Flamethrower in front. Snipers in the building across the
Flamethrower.
center.
They're throwing everything they got at us.
They're getting too close. Enemies in front, use your Molotov.
Smoke grenade!
Half-tracks coming across that far bridge.
Grenade out!
Take out that half-track turret.
Healing done.
We're
And
making
grab
a push.
few
Use
Molotovs.
Molotov cocktails.
this up. Damn. Wow. Oh, wow. That was rough.
Come on, Daniel!
Yeah, I know we gotta get out of here.
Incoming half-track! Daniel, grab that Panther track and take out that half-track!
Daniels really looks like he's in a condition to take out a half-track right now.
They're retreating! We did it! We pushed them back!
Alright, we got them all.
We did it, Daniels! Let's get back to the others!
Let's go rally with the squad.
Outstanding work, boys. Outstanding.
We did it. The ghost forces are entering the city.
Looks like we might get that champagne and caviar after all.
Hey, Daniels, you still think there's a young gal looking for a handsome GI?
Sorry, buddy. That was just to boost your morale.
Now he tells me.
City of Lights.
City of Lights again.
Finally. Something to celebrate, eh, Crowley?
There's no turning back. France has reclaimed Paris.
This ain't exactly over yet. War's not done.
Now come on, Pearson, let them have this.
That's what Turner's for.
Taking the garrison and helping to liberate Paris is something I'll never forget. Hell, I think I might have seen Pearson smile. We're gonna ride this momentum all the way to the Rhine.
Oh, yes we are. So, we had a fantastic liberation of Paris. We crashed a train, that was pretty epic. And we also managed to take Marigny. So, all things considered, I'd say it was a rather successful run. Now we pushed them all the way back to Germany. This is where it gets real tooth and nail. The fighting is going to be more intense. Things may be going slower from this point forward. It's going to be a rough slog. A lot of chaotic urban warfare. We're going to see a whole different side of fighting than we've seen thus far with the trenches and with France. But thus is how it goes. This is how the war went. So hopefully you're still enjoying, those of you who are tuning in with us, and stay tuned for probably what will be our final episode tonight after a brief break. We'll catch you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.